Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we're journeying back in time to an era of opulence and ambition to tell a story that has captivated hearts for generations. In the spring of 1912, the world watched in awe as the RMS Titanic, a marvel of engineering and the epitome of luxury, embarked on its maiden voyage. It was hailed as the unsinkable ship, a testament to human ingenuity. But as we all know, destiny had a far more tragic and poignant story to write. Amidst the grandeur and the steel, a love story would blossom, so powerful and so pure that it would transcend time, tragedy, and even death itself. This is the story of Jack and Rose and the love that was born aboard the ship of dreams. Our story begins with the passengers boarding this magnificent vessel. Among them is Rose DeWitt Bukata, a young woman from the highest echelons of society. She's beautiful, impeccably dressed, and engaged to the wealthy industrialist Cal Hockley. On the surface, her life is a picture of perfection. But beneath the polished veneer, Rose is suffocating. She feels trapped in a gilded cage, her future mapped out, her spirit yearning for freedom. One desperate, starlit evening, overwhelmed by the emptiness of her life, she runs to the stern of the ship, intending to leap into the icy abyss. But just as she's about to let go, a voice cuts through the darkness. It belongs to Jack Dawson, a penniless artist from the lower decks who won his ticket in a lucky game of poker. He's a drifter with nothing but a sketchbook and a heart full of dreams. In that critical moment, Jack doesn't just save Rose from the freezing water. He saves her from the life that was drowning her. From that fateful encounter, an unlikely connection sparks between two people from entirely different worlds. Jack opens Rose's eyes to a life she never knew existed. He shows her the raw energy and vibrant joy of the third-class decks, a world away from the stuffy, restrictive first-class lounges. He teaches her to spit like a boy, to stand at the bow of the ship, and feel like she's flying, to see the beauty in simplicity and the value of living for the moment. In turn, Rose shows Jack a world of art and refinement, but more importantly, she sees the true artist within him, the profound soul behind the charming smile. She trusts him enough to bare her soul, asking him to draw her wearing only the magnificent heart of the ocean diamond, an act of pure rebellion and intimacy. They dance wildly at a third-class party, their laughter echoing through the halls. They fall in love, not for status or for gain, but for who they truly are. For a few precious days, on that vast ocean, they create their own world, a world where a high society girl and a boy from steerage could be together, free and unbound. Their love was a blazing fire against the cold, rigid rules of their time. But their idyllic world was about to shatter. On the calm, moonless night of April 14th, 1912, fate delivered its cruel blow. The unsinkable Titanic struck a colossal iceberg, tearing a fatal wound in its side. The initial calm quickly dissolves into sheer terror. Alarms blare. The ship groans, and chaos erupts as the icy Atlantic water relentlessly pours into the lower decks. The dream turns into a nightmare. In the frantic scramble for survival, Jack and Rose cling to each other, their love becoming their only anchor in a world tilting into oblivion. They navigate the rising waters, the panicked crowds, and the treachery of Rose's fiancé Cal, who, in his jealousy, frames Jack for theft and leaves him to drown. Rose, faced with the choice between a guaranteed spot on a lifeboat and staying with the man she loves, makes the ultimate leap of faith. She jumps back onto the sinking ship, choosing a certain fate with Jack over a life without him. As the magnificent ship makes its final horrifying plunge into the depths, hundreds are thrown into the freezing black water. But Jack finds a piece of wooden debris, a doorframe, and with his last reserves of strength, he helps Rose climb onto it, ensuring she is out of the deadly cold. He remains in the water, his body slowly succumbing to the hypothermia, but his spirit remains unbroken. He holds her hand, his eyes locked on hers. "You're going to get out of this," he tells her, his voice weak but firm. "You're going to go on, and you're going to make lots of babies, and you're going to watch them grow. You're going to die an old lady, warm in her bed. Not here, not this night. Promise me now, Rose, and never let go of that promise." With those words, he gives her the will to live. As dawn breaks, revealing a desolate seascape of ice and sorrow, Rose realizes that Jack has gone, slipping silently into the deep. With a voice choked with grief, she whispers, "I'll never let go. Jack, I'll never let go." And she kept her promise. Rose was rescued, and she lived. She lived a long, full, and vibrant life. She married, had children, and grew into the old woman Jack had envisioned. But she never, ever forgot the boy who saved her in every way a person can be saved. She carried his memory, his love, and his spirit with her every single day. The sketches he drew, including the one of her wearing the diamond, became her most treasured possessions, a tangible link to the love that defined her. The Titanic now lies as a silent, haunting wreck at the bottom of the ocean, a monument to a historic tragedy. But the story of Jack and Rose endures. It reminds us that some things are truly unsinkable. True love, courage, and sacrifices are the things that shine on long after the lights have gone out. Their love story, born on the deck of a doomed ship, remains a timeless testament to the fact that the heart is an ocean of deep secrets, and true love never, ever sinks. Thank you so much for watching and sharing this story with me. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more stories from history and film. We'll see you in the next one.